Well, first of all, I want to ask St. Louis, playing in St. Louis against Missouri.
Yeah.
That's, how was that? What do you know about them, and what do you think about that geographically?
I've watched them for a while because I've known Coach Gates for a while, so I kind of know a little bit about them. I haven't watched them a ton this year, but kind of just I guess, the base of their program and how they play and what they do. Of course, we have some people on staff and former players from Missouri, so hopefully they can come with some type of scouting report. Yeah, exactly. But for us, business as usual. We'll play road games, and this will be a road game. We've been in big environments before like this, so we'll just go and do what we do.
How do you think they match up with your team from what you've seen of them?
They have a lot of speed in the backcourt, knowing some of their guys, and I coached one of their best players, Mark Mitchell. I coached him at Duke, so I've seen how he has progressed throughout his career and how he's been there, and he's a big part of the team. So I'll get a better feel of them tonight and moving forward. But for us, we play a certain brand of basketball, so we just have to stick to what got us there.
Coach, year one as a head coach, you've made it to the NCAA tournament. How does that feel for you?
It feels good. This is what you always want to give the program and your team the opportunity to compete for a national championship, and that's what you do everything the whole season for. So for the guys that put us in this position to be able to get picked, to get a 7 seed, to continue the season and continue to play basketball is all you can ask for.
You mentioned your familiarity with Coach Gates.
Yep.
What are some of those traits and things that are pretty consistent with Coach Gates' first?
They're going to be competitive. They're going to play hard. They're going to fight every possession. They're going to crash. He's one of the coaches that send all 5 to the glass. And then just defensively, they'll pick up kind of extended pressure, some of the stuff we've seen before. So we'll kind of see. But I know it's going to be more of a defensive-minded battle than before. And him coming from Leonard Hamilton, Florida State tree, so it's a lot of stuff we'll see.
Also guys like Drew, Eric,
Yep.
how important is it to have that experience, the tournament experience heading into this?
It's huge. It's huge because it's a different environment. It's a different feeling, and it's hard to emulate if you haven't been there before. So having guys who have played in that environment and been in those moments before kind of helps everybody.
Well, knowing that your team didn't maybe play as much identity for the nice loss.
Yeah. It is because, for us, when we don't play to our identity, it shows and it's obvious and it puts us at a disadvantage in the game. And so we have to fight for that every game. And so we didn't have it Thursday. We didn't. They beat us at what we do. And they're really good. Nothing against Virginia. They are really good. But for us to be competitive in high-level games, playing against high-level teams, we have to fight for who we were. And I didn't think we did it to the level Thursday.
What's been your message in the last few days to your team and going into this portion of the season? What are you telling them?
My thing, season's over. It's a whole new season. You get the opportunity to play against people who don't know you, people from different conferences and people who aren't as familiar with you. So it's exciting to play a new brand of basketball. And everything we did put us in this position, but now none of it matters. It's a clean slate. And so we just got to take it game by game and possession by possession.
This is nothing new for you, but it is your first year as the head coach, but it's new for a lot of guys on your team.
Yep.
What was it like to be the head man and see all that joy and the emotion in your eyes as they saw Miami come up?
It puts a lot in perspective. And a big part of it was when we went to our open practice at the ACC tournament, everybody's pulling their phones out and taking pictures. And you got to remember, it's a lot of their first time. And it is one of those experiences that just make you smile because you understand how big a moment it is. And it'll be the same thing when we get to St. Louis. You take it for granted, but it's hard to do. And so for our guys, I want us to just embrace it and enjoy it, but then also just go out there and attack it and have fun.
Is there any benefit to playing it Friday instead of on Thursday, getting the extra day of preparation?
Yeah, it does. Get the extra day of preparation, the extra day of rest, the travel. I also like that the tournament is kind of flowing a little bit, so the emotion is kind of already going through, watching other people win, lose, and things like that. And then, I'm most excited about playing on the road because we've played really well on the road. And so I see this as a road game, even though we're the higher seed. But, that's the most exciting part for me.
Anything else for Coach? Thanks, Coach.
All right. Thank you all. Thank you.